loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Lou. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you guys like what you see, which I know you will, please make sure you press the subscribe button that's down below, as well as the bell notification, so you guys are notified every single time that I post a new video. Now, if you guys see me keep blinking, I have these really two big huge lights in front of me. They're low-key kind of blinding me a little bit, and I just came back from going out. It's currently 11:11 back, and I'm just like, bitch, my makeup is still cute, so I'm like, why not record a video? And also, you guys have been asking for this video, so I'm like, why not just go ahead and get it done and get it uploaded for you guys. If you guys can't tell by the title of this video, it is going to be a I guess you can say composite veneers update. Now, if you guys didn't know, I got composite veneers, clearly, bitch. But I got composite veneers, and if you're new, well, now you know. Veneers, roughly probably 2 years ago. It might be 2 years and some change, but I know for a fact it has been 2 years since I got the composite veneers. And if you guys want a little bit more in depth about, like, you know, the process and stuff like that, I do have a video dedicated to that, and I do believe that I have like a whole playlist that's dedicated to, like, you know, my whole veneers journey and stuff like that. So go ahead and either check that in the description bar down below, or just look it up, because sometimes I do be lazy and I don't be tagging things for real. But yeah, so this video is not really going to be like in depth of me explaining everything. It's just gonna be me giving you guys an update, since you guys were asking for an update. So if you want a little bit more in depth, like about like the process and all that extra stuff, then you guys can go ahead and check out those videos for those types of information and where I got it done and everything. So go ahead and check those videos out, and then you can come back to this video to figure out if you are still interested in getting them or not. All right, and before I actually go get into the update, I just want to just tell you guys exactly what I got. I do have composite veneers. And those are the ones that they do go in one by one and actually shape it up there, but the composites, they don't necessarily really last too long, rather than the porcelain. But the composites are a little bit more cheaper, which is the ones that I got, because I did not have money to be spinning a rack like that, but I still had enough to, you know, go ahead and do the composites. And I did get them for $4,000. Now, a lot of people have been saying, or I've seen a lot of comments saying that, oh my god, that's so cheap, and I'm guessing that's so cheap. That could be a good and a bad thing, but I did actually get it in. I got it when they were having like a flash sale, so maybe that was the reason, because I think the sale was actually like, well, without the sale, it probably was going to be around like 5,000, but I caught the sale, which was for like 4,000 even, which was great. So that's how much I got in. That's what I got done. Now let's actually get into the whole update, the reason why you guys click on this video. And I'm just going to go down the list of some things like update wise that you guys may be interested in. Of course, since I said that composite veneers are a little bit less durable than the porcelain, so I have dealt with a lot of cracking. When I first get it done, within the first year, within the first couple of months I got them, you guys, I cracked one and then I cracked the second one. In total, in the 2 years I've had them, I did crack them twice, and I did have to go back in there. And I didn't crack my real teeth or anything, but the actual, you know, composite veneers cracked. So I had to go drive all the way to Miami and get them done. Now, if you do get it out of a different country, now that might be a little bit iffy for you, because that means that you would have to like fly from wherever you are to get it fixed and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. If you are doing it out of your area that you live at, you're gonna have to go ahead and fly and go get it done. Now, if you're careful, very careful, then you might not have to experience that. But me, I cracked it twice, and so far I haven't had any issues with it cracking, because I feel like as you know, you continue having them, you kind of start knowing, I guess subconsciously you start knowing, or you start learning that, okay, this is a food that I need to be careful with, so I'm gonna eat a little bit more, you know, careful and stuff like that. So I don't necessarily sit there and think about it, but it's just something that I guess innately just happens, and I just got accustomed to it, so I haven't had to deal with any type of cracking or anything. But the front of my teeth are here. It did crack in the back, but it's not a crack that's a crazy crack. It's like a tiny little bit that's just in the back, which is something that honestly doesn't really bother me. Now if it was a bigger crack where I'm just like, okay, I cannot go anywhere, then I would have got it fixed. But it's just a small little, like tiny little crack like in the back, so I was just like, I just left it alone. But after that, I haven't dealt with any type of cracking. And the second thing I wanted to talk about is the staining. Now my teeth stain tremendously. Yeah, it just stained. Now I did get the second color. I got the second level. I got the second widest color because I didn't want to get the first widest because it was way too bright and it looked crazy. But I also didn't want to get it too close to my actual like teeth color, because imagine if you get it like your teeth color, I don't even think it would go down to your teeth color, but like the lowest like shade, then eventually as it starts to stain and stuff like that, your teeth's gonna look even more crazy. Now honestly, I kind of prefer the color it is now. It's not like the extremely white color that it was when I did get it done in the first place. It looks a little bit more toned down and a little bit more natural, well, as natural as it can look like, but it does look more natural, and I actually prefer it looking stained in a sense. I hope that made sense. The next one that I'm gonna talk about is kind of like the elephant in the room. All my teeth kind of shifted back. Before I actually got them done, I did get Smile Direct Club, which was basically like Invisalign for my teeth, and it did. My teeth were like the gaps was closed and stuff like that. So, and then I went ahead and I got my teeth done because when it finished, it still wasn't what I was looking for. So I kind of just had to, pay to get it done, which is the reason why I got it done. But I would suggest if you do have like big gaps in your teeth, then I would say go ahead and just get the veneers first. Instead of you going through the process of closing them. Well, unless they tell you to go ahead and close them because they're like way too freaking big, then I mean that's just what you have to do. But me personally, I feel like mine's were like big, kind of like medium-sized gaps, but I still felt like they would be able to actually close it without me getting the Invisalign first and then doing it, because now they did tell me, but faintly, they told me that it would be good for me to get retainers for my teeth so my teeth didn't shift back. But I wish that they kind of pressed me a little bit more about it, because they didn't ask me if I had like veneers and all that extra stuff. Because if they did tell me if I have veneers, then I would have to go ahead and, wear retainers so my teeth don't shift. Then I would have paid the extra money to do that. But they didn't really, I guess, stress the importance. They just asked the question and they was like, oh, no, okay. Like, they didn't actually educate, which is something that now looking back, I wish they did do that, because that would have saved my teeth shifting back, which they did. Because the whole thing in my mind was that since they're putting the teeth in, the teeth would have no room for them to shift. Well, wrong. It still shift. My teeth shifted back, and then I also got my overbite again, which is you can see from the side. You can't really see it from the front, but it's more so from the back, and my teeth is a little bit like forward and stuff, which is something that I did not like. So it looks a little bit crazy when I laugh in certain like angles and stuff like that, but it is what it is. I just wish I had a retainer. It's just a lesson learned. So if you do have, or if you just got braces or anything like that, then I would suggest you highly get their retainers, just so your teeth can stay like closed and stuff like that, because they will shift back. Okay, and then the next thing is, of course, food getting stuck in your teeth. It just is what it is. If you have teeth that are closed, because they are closed together, well, mine are a little bit more spacey now, so food don't get as stuck, but they still get stuck. That's just something you're just gonna have to deal with. It is what it is, but that's something you gotta prepare yourself to always have, like a toothpick or some sort to always clean your teeth, because you will start looking crazy with food all up in your mouth. And the second to last thing is them looking bulky. Now, this is something that I seen, because from jump, when I got them done, I kind of did not like them. I did not like them when I got them done. I did go to them for them to shave it down even more and everything. So, and then eventually I was just like, okay, but they are pretty bulky, but it's something that they can't honestly really control. And that's mainly because with composite veneers, like I said, it's like this material, this gummy like material that's like Play-Doh. And they basically just mold your teeth one by one. And the thing that makes it bulky that you have to keep in mind is that they're adding it on top of your teeth. So it's the fact that they're adding it on top of your teeth is gonna end up being big. You get what I'm saying? And it doesn't help if you have big teeth either. So if you have big teeth and they're trying to put that on top of your big teeth, you're gonna look crazy. Like regardless, no matter if you went to the best doctor or not, you're still gonna look crazy. So that's something that I kind of just thought about. It made sense. Honestly, I kind of got over it. It is what it is. Me personally, I don't really like them looking bulky, or just looking too perfect. I didn't want them to look too perfect. I actually wanted them to like give it like different lengths a little bit and stuff like that, but I actually didn't like tell them that. I just realized that like after, you know, I got them done and I've had them for a while, but they still look good. Honestly, yes, they look a little bit bulky, but guess what? Who finna come and tell me something? No one's gonna come in your face and be like, why your teeth so bulky? Unless they that bold, but no one's that bold to come to you and be like, bitch, your teeth is so bulky. Like, they not finna say that, because guess what? I'm finna be like, bet you don't got money to get them teeth done though. But that would be my comeback in my head if someone ever would come to me and be like, girl, your teeth is bulky as heck. But I feel like they're bulky, but they're not like ridiculously like crazy bulky, because I've seen crazier. But that's just something that you just got to think about when you are getting composite on top of your real teeth. Regardless, they're gonna end up looking bulky. Now moving forward, like more so the plans that I do have to do to them as like, you know, in the future wise, I am actually looking into getting my Smile Direct again. And that's mainly to close the gaps, because some of the gaps got really crazy, like especially the size, they got pretty big.
And my overbite came back.
So I want to get back the Invisalign for me to close those gaps and then have a retainer so they could stay that way. I still did not contact them in the sense of to know if I am able to do the Invisalign with my veneers on. Now, if they are able to do it, well, if I am able to do it with the veneers, then I'm gonna continue that process, because I do want my teeth to shit back and be straight and not like have that overbite. So I'm definitely gonna do that. But if they do say that I can't do it, then for sure I probably am going to take them out, and then first I'm gonna consult with the doctor to see exactly what they can do. Do I need the Invisalign for them to redo my teeth again? Or I would have to get the Invisalign first for them to work on it again. So that's a process that I'm looking forward to doing. I'm most likely going to do that this year. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to actually record me doing like the whole journey and everything for you guys. So that's something to look forward to. And of course, like I was just talking about getting them redone, I am going to get them redone. The Invisaligns, the composite veneers only last the longest, I think they told me, is like 3 to 5 years. So they only last for about like 5 years, and not last as in like you can't keep them after the 5-year mark, but they are gonna start looking crazy and you're gonna want to get them redone in a sense. So in a phrase, you just got to think about it like this is a lifestyle that you kind of have to like maintain. It's not something that you can do once and just be like, okay, I'm done, I don't care about it. It's a lifestyle you got to maintain. If you got to get teeth fixed, you got to get a crack fix. It's just something that you have to do, you know. It's something that you have to maintain. It's definitely something you have to maintain. So I'm definitely gonna get them done. I'm not sure exactly where. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Colombia. Now I know a lot of people's like, don't go to Colombia to get surgery and stuff like that, but it's more so like a cosmetic, and they do charge a little bit more cheaper over there. So I will look into that to see like, you know, how the process would be for that, to get them redone eventually in a couple of years. I'm not saying I'm getting redone now, but like in like about a few, maybe 2 years or so, I'll get them redone to get them back looking, you know, right. Maybe to not, because I don't want to shave my teeth all the way down. So if I can find a doctor that can give me the porcelain without filing them down, that'd be perfect. I know there's a few that's in Colombia, so that's research that I gotta look into, because I definitely do want to, like, you know, go ahead and get them, like, you know, redone and stuff like that. And then lastly, for things that I'm going to currently do for this year, like me getting the Invisalign, I actually do want to go back for them to shave them down a little bit, like especially the ones that's in next to my middle two teeth, just to make them look less even and less so perfect, like straight across. I don't like the straight across look. I actually want them to be a little bit less imperfect and have them a little bit shorter. So I might go back there and tell them to, you know, go ahead and shave a little bit down in certain ones just to give that look to it. But yeah, but overall that's the update. I didn't ask you guys to ask me any questions. I just, what I've been like experiencing the past couple of years. I've seen a lot of comments on my videos. Some people are saying they got it done, they don't like it and stuff like that. You guys, you're not gonna like it when you first get it done. I know that for a fact. It's something that you're just gonna have to get comfortable with. And you're just gonna have to start changing like the way you eat. It's gonna change the way you talk a little bit, but eventually it's gonna go away. But yeah, but if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. I'll answer them if I didn't answer it in this video. But overall, honestly, you guys, for $4,000, I personally would do it again. And that's mainly because I did not like the way that my teeth was before. Like, yeah, I guess I could strongly say I hated my teeth before. So even though they look bulky a little bit, even though that they crack sometimes, I still like, I would prefer these teeth than the ones that I had before, to be honest with you. And yeah, I'm probably never going to go back to my other teeth. So to me, the money was well spent. Some people might regret it and want to take it out. And that's the thing. You guys know that even if you got it done and you don't like it, you can just go ahead and take it out. It's not permanent. It's not something permanent. Your teeth underneath will still be good. So if you do happen to get them done, you don't like them, I mean, it's money lost, but at least you can, you know, take it out. It's not something that's all the way permanent, if you do get the composite veneers. But like I said, that's all the updates that I have for you guys. I don't know if I'm going to make another one of these videos because, I mean, I don't think I need to make another one. If you have any questions, again, just leave them in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you loves in my next video. Bye.